Hello, class. It's our final week 5 video discussion. For me, it's my last video discussion ever, as after this class, I'll be done and officially graduated from MACU. Uh, some of the best things I thought that was about, or some of the best things about this particular class, it's probably the assignments, in my opinion, the different genre analysis and writing about all the different television genres. It made me really, bring back memories to childhood memories, or even, middle school, high school memories of all the shows I watched. Once I got into college, I never really watched television much, obviously because I didn't have cable, but mainly just because I was really into sports. So anything I really watched was sports, and I felt like if I was watching anything else, I was kind of wasting my time. I was just, I don't know, I just wanted to be doing something else. Um, some of the best essays that I thought were good were probably week two. The NBC Nightly News was a news broadcast from the 1970s. I obviously never watched that, but it was interesting to see how the vintage news programs, aired back in the 70s when my mom was born, and what my grandma watched back then. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And then I chose SpongeBob and talked about, his cartoons and all the jokes that, I never really understood as a child, but then when you watch it, like when you're my age or in high school, you're going to understand a lot more, what's actually going on in SpongeBob. One of the other things I really liked about this course, and pretty much every course that I took here in the communications with Dr. Castleberry, was our video discussions. The video discussions helps me to not only see what my friends and peers are watching and what shows they talk about, but also to put a voice to a face. So I know, like in the discussions, you get to talk and pretty much explain where you're from and stuff, but the video discussions are, obviously a lot more better, in my opinion, because you can see the person, understand what they're talking about, and be able to relate with shows that they watched back in the day, too, when we were growing up. And then to get to my final, I wrote the final on perspectives on masculinity and femininity, and the best examples that there's a lot of examples, but the best show that I found was that 70s show. I've seen probably every episode in that show. It's pretty much, you know, it aired, I think, from 98 to 2006, and it pretty much showed the traits of the eight friends and how they grew up and the perspectives on masculinity and femininity and how they changed through the years. The way, girls are stereotyped, guys are stereotyped completely changed from the 70s. Uh, you know, I don't know if most of you probably know the 70s show. It was a sitcom that involved six high school students, and they grew up in the 70s and they dealt with, social issues that were aired in that era. Some of the best examples was, just in season one, episode 4. It was called The Battle of the Sexes. I put this in my essay. Donna beats Eric at a game of basketball in Eric's driveway. I remember this very well. Eric's friend, Hyde, Kelso, and Fez are also in the basement later talking about it and pretty much picking on him, calling him a wussy because, a girl beat him in basketball. And I know in these days, any Division One, girls basketball player it would be a good game to take the average, guy on the street that doesn't play basketball. I guarantee you that girl's gonna win because, that's all she does. She grew up playing, and all her hard work and dedication is put into one sport. You can be better than a guy, but back then, women were supposed to just be, men wanted women to be stay-at-home parents, do the chores, cook food, different things like that. And now today you see guys doing that, and it's just normal in today's day and age, which I think is better. In the 70s, a lot of things weren't, fair for women, and I don't think it should be like that. I believe people's perspectives on masculinity have changed throughout the years, obviously, for women especially, and I think that's for the better. I hope everyone enjoyed this class. I hope everyone, enjoys the rest of their summer. Finally got the degree, hopefully. I definitely passed the class. We'll see what I get, though. But I'm just glad to have my, my degree, and I wish everyone the best of luck. Thank you.